Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Unbox the Inbox with me, Gary Redmond. I would really appreciate a 5-star review on your chosen podcast platform, and please share this with anybody you think would benefit. So, that's my little spiel out of the way. Welcome to another episode, and I am really excited to share this one with you because so many people are struggling to get sales from their email list, and email is kind of one of those chores that you kind of know you need to be doing, but you're not really doing, or you're not doing it well enough, and it's not getting you anywhere. Okay, and the reason why I know that, not only from working with people as an advisor or whatever, people, students, clients, things like that, but myself. Okay, I've experienced with when we first started Box, I ended up as the writing guy, okay? I don't really know why, but I wasn't particularly good at writing. I guess I was probably the best of the three of us in school and stuff, so I was tasked with writing emails, blogs, and newsletters and things like that. But that was the gist of my qualifications. So in the first couple of years in our business, I would spend so much time writing blog articles, ebooks. I created a couple of ebooks and like kind of tried to create lead magnets and something that would kind of work. And unfortunately, it didn't. And one thing I particularly hated was my newsletter, or our newsletter. I like my newsletter now, thankfully, but I hated writing newsletters because it was wasting so much time finding content on the internet, basically copy pasting, editing it, like take 3-4 hours a day sometimes, or out of my day to do it. And at the end of the day, and that's not a problem, right? You're working on your business, but at the end of the day, the week or the month, your subscribers hadn't moved, our subscribers hadn't moved, and they'd done all that work for zero sales. Because what we want to try and avoid doing in here is doing busy work that leads to no sales, okay? Because I'm not a content writer, I'm a subscription box founder. I'm not an email marketer specifically, I'm a subscription box founder, and a subscription box founder needs subscribers, otherwise you're wasting your time. So if you're doing work that's not delivering you any sales, it's time to reevaluate what you're working on every day. So we've gone from that scenario to generating over $3 million in recurring sales through email marketing since 2016. So how did I manage to switch that around and now spend less than 60 minutes a week writing for Box emails, things like that, but still signing up 400 subscribers a month, okay? From email alone, I should say. We get more than that. So yeah, right now you might be like me in 2016, as you see email as a channel to communicate, and you know it can be used to sell, but you don't know how to actually do that. Okay, so if you're currently screaming in your head that when you send your emails people don't buy, today's episode will show you the 5 critical things you need to turn your email list into a sales channel that delivers consistent results for your subscription business. Okay, so number 1 is fresh leads. Okay. Something that, again, like all of this stuff that I'm talking about on this podcast, and in general with me, right? I don't know if you figured it out by now, but a pretty down-to-earth guy, me, Liam, Paul, everybody that we know anyway as well. I don't talk crap from like things that I come up with in my head. I've done all these things. Like I've made all the mistakes, and that's why hopefully this is valuable for you when I tell the stories about where I learned these things. It's clicking hopefully in your head. I'm hoping I'm setting off a few light bulbs, because I make my money from my subscription box business. I work on my subscription box business every day, and I've made all the mistakes in 7, almost 8 years of running it. So what I'm telling you, it doesn't really give me any advantage to tell you, don't do this, don't do that, don't do the other. If, perhaps it works, or if I haven't tried it, I don't have any opinion on it, okay? Most things we've tried and most things don't work. So the first thing you're going to need, and the way where I kind of came from, what gave me that thought is, we ran giveaways, okay? So the first thing, let me say that again. First thing you're going to need is fresh leads, okay? Now, fresh leads must also have buying intent. What does that mean? So we used to run giveaways on social media, enter here and get a free, one person will win a free box, and we'd share it everywhere. They'd have to enter their email address on a landing page to enter the competition. We also did some partnerships with other competition websites where they had to enter their email address and give permission for us to email them in order to enter the competition. And we found the leads are freebie hunters, okay? They don't want to buy your box, probably, most of them, okay? So you need to avoid doing things to just grow your list as a number of email subscribers doesn't necessarily equal to a number of high quality leads. Okay, so you can have 3,000 people on your list who joined from a giveaway that you said you're going to give away a free box or 3 free boxes. They might not even have a dog in our case. Okay, they might not even have a child if you sell to children. Okay, they just entered it because maybe they know someone, they might win it and they can give it to them. Okay, or they have no money, or they never buy it, they just take it for free. Okay, So you need to fill your list full of fresh leads with buying intent. Okay, so if you've done a giveaway and your email list is not selling, or people are not opening your email right now, or like, you just have a think about the quality of the leads on your list, okay? And I'm going to tell you how to actually fill it with leads with buying intent. And the way that we do that is to build a sign-up flow. Now, I'm going to have probably a full episode on this, maybe in the next episode or two. But what a sign-up flow is, you can check one out at busterbox.com. It's basically like a survey with 5 or 6 questions that ask people about their, in our case, their dog. In your case, it could be about what preferences they have around your subscription. If it's for their son or their daughter, if it's for a child, what's their age, things like that. So it's kind of like a survey, but it's different to a survey in that you ask for their email on step 3 or 4. And the reason why we do that is because we want to get some micro commitments from them. So we don't ask them for their email straight away. We bring them down the sign-up flow and down the sign-up process. And then we ask them at a point where their guard is down. Okay, because if you ask for it on the first step, they're going to go, whoa, I don't want to give you my email. I don't know, what's this? Is this spam? Is this a scam? Okay, so the other way it's different to a survey, and at the end of it, it doesn't say thank you so much for filling out our survey. It sends them to your subscription options, and then it sends them to the checkout. So it's a flow designed to bring a customer down a buying journey. Okay, so what we do is we have the email capture, and what happens is if they enter their email and don't complete the flow, they will be sent to our email provider as an abandoned cart, and we can follow up with them and get them to buy and remind them to buy our subscription. Now, I'm going to show you what to do with these leads in step 4 of this podcast, but you can also build your own flow. You can check out my software, which is called Formify, and you can go to beta.getformify.com/login. And it's still in beta right now, so you have to be using either Shopify and Recharge or Subly, and it will work for you. Okay, and you can build your own flow. It's drag and drop. It's really easy to use, and if you're stuck on it, you can just message me or email me or whatever. Okay, so that's how you're going to go from, and it might be worth your while to cut some of your leads that are either not opening your emails or not responding at all, and start to replace them with higher quality leads with buying intent. And the reason why they have buying intent is they've been to your website. So when you're driving traffic from now on, there are people who've gone to your website, gone down your sign-up flow a little bit, and have dropped off. They at least have some intent to actually buy your box. Okay, whereas if it's a giveaway, they never even saw your website, maybe never even went to your social media profile, just shared the the giveaway. How much intent are they going to really have? And what happens is if you do this, your leads list and your email list starts to become more high quality. Okay, and you capture up to 30% of all your traffic. So we've gotten 182,000 email contacts pretty much exclusively from our sign-up flow. And it just continues to work over and over again. And we convert customers from the people who dropped off. And we also build our email list that if they don't become a customer, we can send them other offers, or we can send them Christmas stuff or whatever. People, it's always a good idea to have a bigger email list. And this way it doesn't cost you anything. And it just continues to work in the background, and it's a byproduct of your traffic. So a sign-up flow is the key. Number 2. A killer offer. So if you want to start getting sales from your email list, you're going to need to have a strong offer. Now, I mentioned this in previous episodes, but the likeliest place you're going to fall down is when you're marketing your subscription box, is creating good offers. My top tip on offers, I'll say it again, go aggressive and see what works, and then work backward from there to manage profitability while maintaining growth. Okay, so I'm just going to fire through some quick examples of offers. You could do a free gift with your first box. You can do double your first box for free. You can do free upgraded box, which is extra products in each box. You can do discounts, or you can do combinations of the previous 4 to find the one that converts best. Why are offers important for emails? Offers drive clicks. Offers drive engagement. Offers drive urgency. So if you have your emails going out and you've got, your limited time offer for, free gift, you can also rotate it, okay? So you can do a free gift this week, then you can do double box next week, then you can do discount the following week, and you can keep your emails interesting, and you can drive conversions from your emails, okay? So now you've got high quality leads, and you've also got great offers to make to those leads. Can you see already we're starting to get a lot more focused and tactical and sales wise with our emails, okay? Number 3 is to create well-designed emails. Okay, so you've got high intent leads, you've got great offers, and then we're going to create great emails. And what you don't need an expensive designer, you don't need a marketing agency, you don't need a degree in Photoshop, and you don't need any idea what you're doing at the start, because I didn't have any of those things. Okay, what you do need is a basic understanding of Canva, which is free, or a tool called Snappa, which is similar to Canva. Canva is probably better. We used to use Snappa, but we use Canva now. You need high quality imagery of your box, which is simply taking pictures on your iPhone and removing the backgrounds. And Google a tool to do that. There's one called remove.bg. You will need to be able to go to Canva, come up with a template, or even use some bright colors. You're going to need an offer-centric message. Well, we go back to our previous step. We decide what our offer was, and we say you're going to get this offer today. Your email is going to need a strong call to action. So make sure you put in there a button that says claim offer. And you will need some social proof at the bottom of your emails, pictures of people using and enjoying your box. But that's it. Okay, that's simple enough to put together. You need a basic understanding of Canva. You need high quality imagery. You need to put together an email with some bright colors, an offer-centric message, and a strong call to action, and some social proof. Okay, visualize that email in your head. If you need more visuals, go to busterbox.com and sign up to our email list. You'll get plenty of examples. Okay, remember, the offer is the key to the click and the conversion. So number 4. So now we have high quality leads, we have a killer offer, we have nice high quality emails. Now what we want to do is we want to automate the follow-up. Okay, so when you're running a subscription box, all of your time can pretty much be taken up. Okay, and a lot of that work is admin and fulfillment and non-growth work, essentially, right? So what I always teach, and what my students always appreciate from email and all the things that I teach, is you need a system. Okay, and if this system is going to sell for you when you're not at the PC, and the best thing about email is it has automation. Okay, so you can create automated emails, set them and forget them. So remember we talked about in step 1, we're capturing all these emails from our sign up flow, and we're now going to, in step 4, show you what to do with them. So what we do is we create a 4-day abandoned cart sequence with 4 emails, essentially restating the offer and the subscription. And we do it in a specific way. So the first email is going to remind them of the unbelievable offer that they're about to miss out on. Okay. Email 2 does a deep dive into the box and show them exactly what they'll get and why it's valuable, the box and the offer. Number 3 is pretty much social proof. So look at these great results. Look at all these happy customers with their boxes and their dogs, or whatever it is in your case. And number 4 is to add some urgency and FOMO. Okay, fear of missing out is FOMO. Okay, so email 1 is sent after 45 minutes, and then email 2, 3, and 4 are sent after 1 day each. So they're basically reminded, and you're hitting different angles with your emails. So you're reminding them, you're showing them what they're going to get in case they missed that. You're going to show all the positive reviews in case they didn't believe you, and you're going to add in some urgency in case you just need to get off the fence. Okay, so one pro tip about these automations is when you actually have someone convert, you should have another automation that automatically removes them from your leads list, from your basically sales list, and adds them to your customer list, so they no longer get the rest of the emails. So after if they sign up from email 1, you don't want them to get email 2, 3, and 4 anymore. Okay, all this stuff is covered inside of my course, by the way, and so shameless plug. If you need help with this kind of stuff, you can ask me, and I can show you how to do that with my course. So number 5. So we've gotten pretty far. Like, it just sounds like a whole lot of work, right? But this is essentially like kind of a condensed version of what you're going to do if you were to buy my course or to work together with me. Some other things, obviously, in terms of your offer, your conversion rate and stuff. But this is essentially like value packed, exactly what you need to do to start getting sales from your emails. Okay, so it sounds like a lot, but everything we've done so far is automated, and it's kind of a system. Once you learn it and set it up, it's kind of going to run forever. The final thing, which is semi-automated but not quite, is to send broadcast emails twice weekly. Okay, so if someone didn't buy from your 4-day automation, it doesn't mean that they're never going to buy from you. It just means it wasn't the right time yet. Maybe they don't get paid for 2 more weeks. Maybe they just spilled their coffee right before they were going to buy, or their kid just knocked over something and they had to go and take care of it. Okay, or their boss called them back from the lunch break, whatever it is. Or they could be waiting in the wings to see what offers you're going to come up with next. The beauty of email and everything that we've created so far is you can keep selling to them now for free. So you've taken your one chance to sell someone, if you don't capture their email, to potentially thousands over the next 5 years, okay, unless they unsubscribe from your email. So what we want to do is we want to send weekly emails with new offers and special deals, and we want to make them sales emails. Okay, so you can, of course, send you can switch things up. You can send content-based emails. I think in one of my first couple of episodes, I talked about the different types of emails that we send. But you want to basically keep things interesting by rotating your offers and rotating your designs. But again, you come up with a template and you just switch things out. Okay. Now, sending 2 emails a week might be a lot. Depending if your email list is under 1,000, you might want to stick to 1. But anything between 1,000 or more, you can go to two per week. And the reason why is generally we found when we send 2 per week, we got more sales. So remember, you're a subscription box founder and you have only done your job if people have signed up for your box. If you send 2 emails and you get twice the amount of customers than you do if you send 1, then send 2. Okay, we send 3, and it's for the same reason. We get more when we send 3 than we do when we send 2. So that is essentially how you turn your email list into a sales channel. So let's go back over it again. So number 1, you need high quality, high intent leads, and you need fresh leads coming in all the time. So your sign up flow is going to solve that problem for you. Okay. Number 2, you're going to have a killer offer, which is going to get people to take action now rather than later. Number 3, you're going to get a basic understanding of Canva so you can build these emails. Of course, once you get the hang of this process, you can even outsource the email design part, and you can even outsource the email sending, the broadcast, to a VA. Number 4, you're going to create an automated follow-up sequence, which is basically going to be, you don't need a VA for that because it's going to be built by you and it's going to run forever. And the final thing is you're going to send broadcasts twice weekly for free top-up sales. And now your email list is gone from a boring, time-sucking job that makes you no sales to an automated, optimized, and unbelievably reliable sales channel that converts up to 5%. Our conversion rate from our email list on our website is the 5% in that channel. It's the highest converting channel that we have. So it works. If it's not working for you, listen to this podcast again and implement what I said. Because turning our email list into a sales channel for our business has literally been the difference between success and failure. Because when we figured out how to leverage email, everything else clicked. We could grow as high and as fast as we want because email is a free channel, okay? And it even makes your ads work better because if you're paying for ads, then the customers that you drive to your website, you've obviously paid to get that traffic. Whereas if you capture them as emails, you can actually send them back over and over and over again for free. So the money that you've paid is only paid once to acquire that customer or lead. And then the emails, you can just constantly keep sending them over for free. So if we send over, 100 people, 2 people sign up with a 2% conversion rate, but 30 of them join our email list, well, 5% of those are going to convert later on. So instead of getting 2 sales, you're going to get 5% of 30, and quick maths is going to be 1.5 people. So you're getting almost twice the amount of people for the same ad spend. Okay, you're getting 1.5 extra customers. So hope that makes sense. You're obviously not going to get a half a customer, but that's the kind of maths. So final time. Fresh leads, killer offer, well-designed emails, automated follow-up, and regular broadcasts. Okay, so if anyone would like some help with this, of course, you can reach out to me. I have created a recipe book that kind of lays out what I've covered here as well. And you can get that inside of my group. I think the URL is going to be subscriptionboxemailsecrets.com/recipe-book. Okay, so thanks for your attention today, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.